There's nothing I can say that will make this better. It's a terrible event, and I'm heartbroken over it.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Crime Journal. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now let's get into the case. On April 5th, 2023, Farmington Police Department was dispatched to 5308 Valley View Ave for a domestic violence call, but instead mistakenly went to 5305. After knocking on the door with no answer, police asked dispatch to call back the reporting party and asked them to come to the front door. As officers would back away from the front door, the homeowner of 5305 Valley View Avenue would come to the door armed with a firearm.
Chief telling me they do plan to release the body camera videos of all of the officers involved, but they do have to wait till each of those officers are interviewed. Those interviews are scheduled to start on Monday. In Farmington, I'm Sasha Leninger, KOAT Action 7 News. Back to you.
Farmington police would identify him as 52-year-old Robert Dotson. At this point, police would open fire on Robert Dotson, striking and killing him. After the initial shooting, Dotson's wife, who was also armed, opened fire from the doorway of the home. Officers would return fire, then she would realize it was the Farmington Police Department. Once realizing, Dotson's wife would put down the weapon and comply with officers' orders. Dotson's wife and Farmington police officers would be unharmed.
Information tonight about a shooting involving a Farmington police officer. Investigators say officers showed up at the wrong house and killed the homeowner. Anchor Sasha Leninger sat down with the police chief in an exclusive interview, and she joins us from Farmington.
Police Chief Steve Hebby saying he wants to be transparent. That is why he sat down and did this one-on-one interview with me. And during that interview, you can hear the emotion in his voice when he describes what he saw in that body camera video.
I think it's an unbelievable tragedy. It's unbelievable for the family. He's got kids, a wife, and I can't imagine really what a horrific night that would be for the family. You know, for our officers, it was the same.
It's Wednesday night around 11:30 when 3 Farmington police officers are called to a home on Valley View Avenue for domestic violence. But for some reason, they go to the wrong house.
There was a cell phone call. Cell phone calls different than landlines where you know the exact address on a landline. It comes in with a confidence factor.
The officers knocked on the door, and that's when they're confronted by the homeowner, Robert Dotson, who investigators say was armed with a gun. The Farmington police chief says right now it's not clear why those officers were at the wrong home. Chief Hebby has seen the body camera video, and he describes to us what's in it.
Mr. Dotson comes out of the house with a gun. You have an initial exchange, then where our officers are firing. Then they've retreated back. There's kind of silence. Then Mrs. Dotson comes down. She then sees her husband, is obviously extremely distraught and should be. She winds up firing out, not knowing that it's the police, and I absolutely get that. She fires out at our police. Our officers don't know, she doesn't know who we are. You know, they think they're at the right address, so they think it's all related to the DV. So it was an extremely chaotic event.